You know what else is dangerous? Tweeting about Justin Verlander. That's dangerous.
Oh, why did you go viral yesterday?
Well, the plan was for him to throw out the first pitch with Masters Mac, and I think the crowd would have really enjoyed that. Oh, Justin Verlander, yay! Thank you, Justin. We love you, Justin. Ba 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 ba.
It would have been one of those surprise. It would have been one of those surprise deals where you knew Mattress Mac was supposed to be out there. All of a sudden, there's JV is catching the first pitch,
or I think it might have been both of them
simultaneous throw. Is that what it's supposed to be?
That's how I understood it. Maybe yes, I think that would have been the way.
One involved in the first pitch,
right?
So it would have been like. Because the fans would have legitimately hey, because, we haven't seen Justin Verlander all year.
Nobody has.
Oh, so maybe this is the problem. Oh, okay, so tell me what happened.
Really, nobody has. Justin hasn't been around all year. And, guys, that rubs guys the wrong way. Dude made $66 million for 6 innings of work over the last 2 years.
Right.
And
although it's not the players' money.
It's not their money. No. But he has not. I mean, a guy with his
glass now
with his knowledge, he could help young pitchers. He could help with hitters. He could do a lot of things. He just collected money and hasn't been around. Well, the players weren't down with that. The players went to Jim Crane and said, "We don't want him throwing out the first pitch. What, he's going to grab a spotlight for all the work that we've done all season long, and he hasn't been here." I get it. And it's really no big deal. Justin Verlander's not coming back. Ben Verlander said this a couple of weeks ago. Justin Verlander is not going to be a Houston Astro. He's not re-signing here. He was a rental player. That's what Ben Verlander said. He was a rental player, Houston. Get used to it. He's not coming back. Okay. You make the qualifying. Well, what about that qualifying thing?
Qualifying has to do with compensation.
Is compensation.
Yeah, it's just compensation.
It's going to be a $20 million deal for Verlander. You offer him $20 million. He's not going to take it. He's going to move on. So the Astros will get draft compensation after the second round because that's where they fall in. Money-wise, it's a big complicated thing. They're not going to get first-round money for him because of how much money. They're not one of the revenue-sharing teams. They're under the luxury tax, so they will get after, which is another important thing that we talked about before was, just go over the luxury. Well, if you would have gone over the luxury tax, you would have had a fourth-rounder instead of a second-rounder.
Before we get to Greg Cosell, I got to know, so the Astros players, what you heard from sources is that Astros players
went to Jim Crane and said they don't want him throwing out the first pitch.
The Astros players did that.
Yes.
And you feel very confident now.
Yes.
Because you don't have a blue check mark.
I know I don't have a blue check mark.
So you could be making this up.
Well, according to a lot of people,
you're not verified.
I live on a throne of lies.
Yeah, I saw some of the comments. I knew it wouldn't be good because this hurts people's feelings.
Why is this hurt anyone's feelings?
Because it's your feel good. Justin Verlander. You want to work. You wouldn't want.
What has Justin Verlander done for anyone?
But you wouldn't want one of the people who gave you the happiest moments of your life, or was part of that, but Justin Verlander, in your Magic Astros world, which I'm fine with people having that. I'm not saying that derisively, but in your Magic Astros world, you want to believe that everyone gets along and everything's great. But the reality is, this guy has not been part of the clique.
No,
he's not been involved at all.
Not at all.
And Tyler Glass now. Tommy John, he's in there with the homies.
Yeah, and so was Lance McCullers. Yes. There are a lot of guys who are injured that hang out and actually try to contribute and be part of the team.
And this is a team, teammates team is what it is.